I'm Katherine Marshall. I'm a senior fellow at Georgetown University's Berkeley Center for Religion, Peace, and World Affairs and a visiting professor in the School of Foreign Service. My talk at the Albright Institute was about international development, and particularly about the different views, the different perspectives, and some of the ethical dilemmas that are at the forefront of discussions about development today. To my mind, there's no issue so important in the international field for the agenda for everyone than world poverty and world inequality. And the question is, what should we do about it as individuals, as countries, and as an international community? And what are the challenges and the dilemmas that are involved in making sure that we do act on the problems of international development? I take stories that come from my experience in working in international development for several decades and highlight some of what I learned from different experiences and the kinds of ethical, moral, and practical dilemmas that were part of each of those stories. By focusing on stories, I also try to help the students to reflect on how they see the dynamics of change. What is their theory of change? And to appreciate both how complex the real issues are once you try to confront them, and how very differently people can see a problem when they come at it from different perspectives. The most important takeaway that I hope the fellows came away with is that they should care deeply about poverty and inequality, and that it is something that they can and should do something about. The question, of course, is what and how, and everyone will approach these questions from different perspectives. There's no single answer, there's no single route, but I hope that they come away with a respect for the complexity and the importance of these issues, and with some ideas on how they might develop their own interests and their own passions so that they find a place and a route towards action. The Albright Fellows are a remarkable group. I've seen them over several years and have had contact with some of the fellows long after the Albright session. The group this year is equally impressive, wonderful in their diversity, and they peppered me with questions which raise new dimensions, new questions for me about how different narratives play out. So I learn a lot every time I come to Wellesley from the students.